Okay.
That's interesting.
Well, and the other part of it is that there are days when you can take on that challenge, and there are days when you choose not to. Okay, that's okay too. The other part of it is you don't want to take on too much because you'll burn yourself out. But it's also a matter of you want to take on what you can manage and monitor and handle. It's like you're working full-time Air Force, and you're going to school, and you got a family, and and it's just okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it is, and the other part of it is you're doing so well at it. And so I applaud you.
I recognize when I need to take a step.
Yeah.
And when I need to just seclude myself to more introvert Cindy and I and the kids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, that's the secret.
Yeah. And once you've learned that lesson, now we can go on to the next step up. And it's just okay, because life is continually full of challenges, new things that we haven't encountered. And so what do we do with the next step and the next step? Okay.
I feel like life is a lot like cumulative, like math is. It's very similar.
Yeah.
You solve one problem, you feel great.
Yeah.
You finally figured it out, but there's another harder problem coming your way.
That's right.
Yeah. And then there's Calc 1, Calc 2, Calc 3.
Yeah. You're gonna go from arithmetic problems to linear algebra.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get into trig, and then you're going to do some geometry, and okay.
I actually love math now. I actually just love it.
You're good. Because you have developed the skills, you've been able to apply yourself to them, and you've built your confidence up on it, and you do it really, really well. That's why. And it's okay. Yeah. So what's the next challenge? Do you want to do statistics, which is a different way of looking at math? Do you want to do accounting? If you were to reach out and do something outside of math, would you want to become an EMT? Something I did. On and on. It just, okay, this is the next challenge.
That's life.
It is. Some people, talking about old people, some people will just quit learning, quit doing, and just sit back. And it's just, no, I don't think that's for me. I really don't. Yeah. And
you don't even do what old people do. They go play golf all day.
Yeah, my idea of playing golf is to take a racquetball racket and smack that puppy. But okay, obviously I'm not playing golf. But yeah,
yeah, I understand that.
The thing that amuses me, I've got a number of dear friends that like golf, and one of the guys said to me, you go out and you play golf, and you hit the ball and it doesn't go where you want it. I hate this game. You hit the ball, it doesn't go where you want it. I hate this game. You hit the ball and you make a hole in one. I love this game.
Yeah.
It's just, flip flop on it. And that's
like win, lose, learn.
That's right. And it's just, that's life, guys. That's it in a short sentence is just, okay, you're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have those days in between. Okay, deal with it. Do the best you can. That's all you can do. Yeah.
I love talking to you, Al.
I love you, Manny. It is always so good to see you. I'm proud of you.
What I love about doing this is that I have met so many. I find it interesting because on my LinkedIn, I was asked, how many people do you send messages to? And I was like, well, look at my follows and my connections, because that's exactly verbatim how many I send. To every connection I make, I send a message to, and I try to connect. And I've gotten really, really good at now getting a better message. And I have ones for veterans. I have one for business people. I have one for chefs.
Yeah.
And I've kind of learned the rhythm of it. And I get probably about now, with the way that I've perfected it, I probably get about 7 to 8 replies for every 30 messages, which is a good number.
That's a good
actually,
number. Yeah,
and
you compare that to
zero.
advertising and a sale on a product. That's a lot higher than most advertisers
Yeah.
are. That's really good.
But you create.
Yeah.
I was asked, why do you do this? And I was like, because it's fun. It's fun. This is where the basics of people are tending to lose themselves with ChatGPT or the new AIs or the new just the social norms that people just need to recognize. Step outside.
Yeah.
We'll have a conversation in the store.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much effort. And I hope, and by doing this, these are all shared with other people and shared around and given. Like, these are going to be given to my kids, and when my kids get older, they're going to see these, and that's going to give them kind of like a spark of an idea.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's easy as that. It's really as easy as that.
Yeah. And it's not easy at all, but you do it so well.
They never had this back in the day. We were with a couple the other day, and we were talking about how hard it must have been for your generation to have kids, because you didn't have a tablet or a phone or, hey, go have a mental health day, or just were suck it up.
In many ways, not having the tablet or the phone made life easier, because know, because I can remember my mom saying, "Go outside and play." Okay. You know, and we did. You know, and it would get dark, and golly gee, we knew to come in when it got dark. Go figure. You know, it's didn't have to be told. Didn't have to be texted, called, or any of that.
Yeah, and I think that's what also I was listening to something the other day, and they were talking about how scary AI is going, and you know, obviously those conversations. And I know we talked a little bit about this and prepare, but at the same time, you can't live your life in fight or flight.
Yeah,
you prepare, you set up things, you set up. I'm like you. We started something with the kids. I implemented it, but every weekend we're gonna go out on preparation days. We're gonna go out and learn how to camp and teach the kids in small ways so they know how to survive and start a fire.
Can you start a fire? Can you cook over that fire? Can you build a lean-to? Yeah. You know,
and we're gonna just start. And this way, because there are people that actually believe in just jumping ship and just go in the woods right now. I was like, there's nothing going on. Like, that'd be dumb.
Yeah.
You just have to and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does happen, at least you were aware enough of what you need to do.
Well, and you're an active participant. You're actually aware of what's going on, and you're preparing for what you see is coming. And like you said, if it happens, it happens. It's like, you know, do we have insurance on our cars? Yeah. Do we want to have a wreck? Oh, heavens no. No, I like that
That's
car.
a good point.
Yeah, no.
That's a good point.
But that's preparation. Yeah. It's a requirement. Okay. But it's preparation. If something happens, I can actually pay for the repairs on that car, or, you know, get a new car or whatever. But it's just okay. You know, and you want to.
Life insurance. It's your own personal insurance.
It is. And it's how you live your life. That's important. It is. All right.
I would say I agree with you. I will let you go. I got to go clean and prepare, and I know Sue's waiting for you. So
okay. Hey, love you, Manny.
Love you too. I'll text you once I get the dates, and we will go from there.
Okay. Always good to see you. Bye-bye.
You too, Al. Bye.